to Sew Pretty Kitty. This is my vlog where I talk about all the things I love about sewing and making and being creative. Today I am coming to you with a fabric and notions Christmas present haul type video, so I hope that's interesting to you. If you have just joined me on this channel, I would love it if you decided to stick around and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And to everybody else that's been here before, Happy New Year to you all. Thank you for coming back. I hope you guys, I know it's been a rubbish start to 2021, but things have only got to get better, haven't they? So let's all keep our fingers crossed that things will improve as time goes by. I have to admit, I found it really hard to find the headspace to do any sort of sewing related to making clothes in the last 12 months or so. You will have noticed, those of you that have been around since the beginning, that I have, my productivity has taken a nosedive. And that's mainly because I'm not wearing clothes anywhere special. So I work in the NHS, we wear uniforms. I don't have to put anything special on to go to work. I'm not going anywhere else, just like the rest of you. We're not sort of socialising or going out for dinner or anything. So I haven't really felt like the need to make any other clothes. And apart from sort of lounge wear, that's about it really. So I'm hoping that my Sojo will come back in the next 12 months and I'll have more lovely sewing clothing makes to show you. So today's video is a fabric haul. I don't do very many fabric hauls. I'm not a massive fabric purchaser because I have a massive stash and I just need to work my way through all of that before I can really justify buying any fabric. But this I didn't buy myself, my husband bought for me for Christmas, so I thought you might be interested to see what he picked for me. He's usually really good at buying me presents that I like, and I have to say I like all these fabrics, so he's done really well, so top marks, Mr. Sew Pretty Kitty. Anyway, first one is very much similar to what I'm wearing. This is a Linden sweatshirt by Grainline Studios, and I bought this really soft, lovely zebra print jersey some time ago at the Knitting and Stitching show, and I can't remember which shop it was. Sorry about that, but I doubt it's in stock anymore because it was such a long time ago. But knowing that I like a good zebra print or an animal print of any kind, he has bought me this really lovely jersey that is sort of a heavyweight, almost ponty weight jersey, so it's nice and thick. It could be a really snugly warm dress, it could be a jacket or a cardigan, and he's bought me 1.5 meters of this. They do actually send the fabric from, this is from myfabrics.co.uk, and he generally tends to buy me bits and pieces from there, finds it easier to go just to the one shop and pick up a whole load of different things. So they come with this little tag on, which tells you all about the instructions for how to care for the fabric and how much you've got. So there's 1.5 meters here. This is 80% polyester, 15% viscose and 5% spandex. And like I said, it's this lovely dark grey and black. There's no stretch this direction, but there's quite a lot of stretch in that direction. So what would you make with this? I've already got, you guys may have seen, if you haven't, I'll put a card in, a previous make where I made a cardigan, a long line cardigan out of an animal print fabric, which was fairly similar, not exactly the same. So I want something different this time. So give me your suggestions. What do you think I should make with that? I've got 1.5 meters, like I said, so I could go dress, I could go jumper, I could go jacket even. I'm not really entirely sure. So yeah, suggestions on a postcard. The next piece of fabric he got me is really beautiful, glitzy and glamorous, and I'm looking forward to sewing this up, but I can't see me making it up in the next couple of months or so because it's kind of got a party feel to it. So it's this stripy jersey. And if I bring it up close, you can see, hopefully, that it's really shiny and shimmery. It's got a lot of silver in it, silver and navy blue. And he bought me 1 meter of this, so perfect for a little glitzy, glamorous top. It's 92% cotton and 5% spandex with 3% metal, the silver part of it. And it's really, really stretchy. So both directions. It's kind of giving me a party vibe. So what could I make with that? Yes, I need your suggestions. I need your help with all of these, really. So he really spoilt me and bought me several pieces, so I'm a very lucky girl. The next piece of fabric he got me is another jersey. He knows I like jersey sewing. This one is 96% cotton and 4% spandex. He got me 1 metre of it, and it is a dark grey jersey with dragonflies in silver. Isn't that pretty? It's such a pretty fabric. And again, this says party to me. I don't think it's something that I would wear necessarily day to day, but it's a special occasion kind of a make, this one. And he bought me 1 metre of that, so we're thinking tops. What do you reckon? I could make a lightweight cardigan out of it. That would be quite cute. Yeah, it's so pretty, and it's really soft, and it's got a nice amount of drape to it. So I'm thinking. And then the last jersey piece of fabric he bought me is another animal print, because, you know, let's face it, no one can have enough animal print in their life. And there's 1 metre of this one too. This one is French terry, so it's 62% cotton, 33% polyester and 5% spandex. And it is another grey, because he knows I like grey and black. Grey with sort of a cream leopard print with the black on as well. So this is not as soft as the others, but it's more sort of, it's a heavier weight, being a French terry, and the pattern is actually embossed or printed onto the fabric. So once I've washed it, I'm assuming that will soften up a little bit, because it's quite stiff at the moment. And like I said, I've got 1 metre of that, so I could make myself a jumper. I haven't had a go at the Bertha cardigan. Would that make a nice Bertha, do you think? It's food for thought. And then the final piece of fabric he got me, he admitted he thought this was a jersey too, but he didn't read the description as closely. So it is a cotton, but it is lovely. And he bought it with the children in mind. Not necessarily our children, because they're slightly more grown up now. We've almost reached the stage now where I can't actually get away with novelty clothes and silly hats, which has made me sad, because I love making things like that for my kids. But I do have a beautiful niece and nephew who I can start sewing for, and I have actually been sewing for them quite a lot lately, because I just love kids' clothes. So this one is just 100% cotton. It's got foxes on, so it's like a taupe grey, pale grey background with little foxes and bunnies and rainbows. And I love the fact that, you know, with all these lockdowns, rainbows have become quite a symbol of hope, haven't they? So I am wondering what to make with this. How much did he buy? Another metre, so plenty for kids' clothes. I could make a little shirt out of this for my nephew. The other thing I really love making is little pouches and bags and zipper pouches and pencil rolls and all those kind of like quick makes that you can knock up in an afternoon that are quite satisfying. So a bit of cotton is usually good for that sort of thing too. So what would you make with that? Any ideas? So yeah, that was all my fabrics, and I was really grateful. He usually does a great job of picking out stuff that I like, so yeah, he spoilt me with my fabrics, and I have literally nowhere to put any of this stuff, so I had to sort my space out the other day, because sometimes that can be a good way to kickstart a bit of enthusiasm to get back into it, by just getting everything out, having a really good look at what you've got, getting rid of stuff that you don't want anymore, and finding space for new things. So I did actually spend a good hour and a half the other day getting my stash out and having a really good look through it, so I found space for it all. I just got another couple of things to show you. My mother-in-law treated me to, and this was unexpected, some beautiful pattern weights. So I don't know if you guys have seen these before. Let me open the lid so there's no shine on there. But these are from a company called patternweights.co.uk, and they have, I'll get one out so you can see. They come in this really cute tin, and they have pictures on them. So she's chosen me the ones with the flowers on, which are beautiful. And on the reverse, they have the information about the company. And they're really nice and heavy. You guys know that just before Christmas, I think it was, I made a whole bunch of pattern weights for myself in the shape of cookies. So now I am set. I have pattern weights for every eventuality, and I'm really, really pleased with these ones. I wasn't expecting them, and that was such a thoughtful and lovely gift from my mother-in-law. My husband also made me some little labels to go in some of the kids' clothes, which they, for them to give to me. So that was lovely. He's just put a little cat on there. Even though the channel name has really nothing to do with animals, it's more to do with my daughter's name. But he picked a little black cat because we sadly lost our black cat was it this time? No, probably about March time last year, and the kids love cats. So yeah, he made me those. And the last thing he got me was one of these guys. So if you watched before, you know that I like my Cricut machine. I've got a maker. I use it when I'm sewing to cut fabric out. I also use it to cut heat transfer vinyl for slogans, for homemade clothes and makeup bags and anything else you can imagine. And I have got the medium size, I think it is, heat press already, which is great for doing t-shirts and stuff. It's literally just like a big heavy iron that you put straight down. But the benefit of these is that the heat is consistent all the way over, and they get extremely hot. So when you're pressing vinyl down, it's a much more even sort of heat. And with smaller projects like little bags and purses and makeup brush rolls like the one I made for my niece at Christmas, I found it really difficult because the big heat press is just too big. So he bought me the mini, and this is the little base that it sits on to keep your table safe from the heat. And then you've got like it's a bit like an iron, I suppose. And it's got 3 heat settings, and it's really good for smaller projects where you're using heat transfer vinyl. And I had an idea that I'd actually quite like to customise some shoes for my girls this summer. So maybe like white pumps, and I could sort of decorate the shoes up and then put some heat transfer vinyl on. So I've used it once or twice already, and it's really, really good. So I'll put the link for that down below as well. So that's it. That's today's video done. I hope you found that interesting. I'm not in any way trying to brag or show off. I just thought I've really enjoyed watching other people's Christmas present hauls. So I thought I would do one for you guys. And hopefully I'll be back with some sort of a 2021 plan. I've been trying to think about the direction this vlog is going in, and it's not simply about dressmaking, it's about all sorts of other things that I really love doing, so anything crafty basically. So there might be a few changes coming up, who knows. Let's yeah, it's exciting anyway. It'll reinvigorate me and make me excited about doing this again, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!